It's time for the Muggies. This episode of Moviewallas will run down our top 10
or 23
or 20
or Yazdi
of 2025, and also give you some of our thoughts on the Oscars,
Yes.
on the Oscar nominations. It's time for Moviewallas. Hi, this is Joe.
Hi, it's Rashmi.
And Yazdi as well.
Moviewallas is your weekly dose of film reviews, movie news, and general banter in theatres, on DVD, online streaming, or on the back of an airplane. If you love the movies, this show is for you.
What was this hand gesture?
It's like
Oh, I see. Like you are bowing to the audience.
I'm bowing to the
I
audience.
like that.
To allow us into their lives.
It's very nice.
For those of you who are not watching on YouTube, Yazdi, during our opening credits, did some sort of a gesture that I'll try not to cover up with love.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But yes, indeed, if you love the movies, this should be the show of the year for you.
Yes.
It is for me. It's always a highlight where we kind of think back over the past 12 months of movies, and we also kind of like to have a discussion about the Oscars, so we'll do that towards the end this year. I think we've sometimes done an Oscars show, which we can go on and on and on about, but I think combining the two makes a lot of sense. So,
Yeah.
let's run down our top 10s. Now, in classic Moviewallas top tier production, I don't know how we're going to do this. So are we going to run down our movies?
We're going to go 10 through. We're going to go.
How would you like to do
So we're going to go 10 through 1. So Yazdi and I've thought about this. We'll go 10 through 1.
Okay.
We'll go Rashmi, Yazdi, Joe, or Joe, Yazdi, Rashmi, whichever way we want to start.
Okay.
Clockwise.
Yeah. So let's go Joe, Yazdi, Rashmi. Let's do it that way.
It's not clockwise.
That's not. That's anti-clockwise.
I'd
Okay.
love to go first.
Okay.
Okay, you go first.
I'll go first.
Or I can go first.
Yeah, you go first.
I'll go
Yazdi, go
first.
first.
Then
So
Joe,
we'll go
then Rashmi.
Yazdi, Rashmi, Joe.
There we
Okay.
go.
Oh,
Now I'm happy.
okay. And if there is a nomination for it, we can talk about it, I guess, or we can save nominations till the end. Let's
We'll
just
chat
do
about
our.
the Oscars at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That will come up naturally.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right then. So
Okay.
let's
So
go.
Yazdi's going to kick off with number 10 on his list.
Yes. On my own personal list, which I'll be posting very shortly on our Moviewallas website,
Yep.
as well as on my personal blog, I have 15 top movies and I have 10 honorable mentions, which makes for 25
Wait,
movies.
that's more than one a month.
You are so greedy, Yazdi.
Yeah,
greedy.
that's more than one a
But
month.
don't you agree?
Ration your slots.
Okay, I am rationing. Okay, so I'm quickly, in 10 seconds, going to...
Oh, and so also,
Yes.
sorry, one more rule is if it's on your list, then you declare that you might have it
Correct.
further up or further down your list.
Yes.
Okay.
So, very quickly, my 11 through 15, I'm just going to quickly tell them. Mickey 17, Companion, Sovereign, Relay, Wake Up Dead Man, and Black Bag.
Okay.
Okay, my number 10 is a movie that I actually did not see in 2025, but it was released in 2025. I saw it in 2026. It's a movie called Resurrection. It's a Chinese movie made by the director Bi Gan or Bai Gan. That movie won't leave me alone. It's just a treat for the eyes. It's a movie about movies, and it's dreamlike, and it has 3 separate stories, and they all come together, and that movie just filled me up.
Oh.
It's a little bit like that French movie that we liked, Holy Motors. It's a little bit Holy Motorish.
okay.
But it's so beautiful. Each of the 3 stories are self-contained, and it's gorgeous. And by the way, the last story is all shot in a single take. So
Wow.
I think if you are a casual watcher of movies, maybe this is not for you. But if you are a lover of movies, then you owe yourself watching Resurrection. I presume it's going to show up for streaming soon, but if ever a movie demanded to be seen on the big screen, it's this one.
And where did you see it yesterday?
I saw it at the Digital Gym.
Okay, at the cinema.
At the cinema, and I have to give credit to Beth Accomando.
Yeah.
I had, like you, Rashmi, I had the cough which wouldn't go, and I had no desire to go to the movie, and she said, if you like
have to
movies,
see this
you
one."
have to see this. And I'm so glad I went. So it's a movie called Resurrection, that's my number 10.
Nice. Okay, and again, I think, yes, you mentioned it in a previous podcast of ours. you and I have definitely been championing foreign movies, and I'm so happy. And I think we said this during that podcast. I'm so happy that there have been so many good foreign movies.
Yes.
Okay, so my number 10 is the documentary The Perfect Neighbor. It is available to watch on Netflix currently.
And it's also nominated for Best Documentary.
It is also nominated for Best Documentary at the Oscars. This is a chilling, educational, devastating documentary about the state of small towns in some way.
And it's very prescient. I think it was released earlier in the year, and it says a lot about how we are right now.
Correct.
I think it was ahead of its time.
Correct.
Yeah.
So my number 10 is The Perfect Neighbor. Joe?
Everybody should watch it. If you care about your country, watch The Perfect Neighbor. Yes.
Agree.
All right, I'm quickly reordering my list because I used Letterboxd to create it, and I think it didn't quite get my movies in order. But as I edit this list,
I can talk about other things.
No, I'm buying enough time for myself by rambling.
Okay.
As I edit this list, this was quite a good year for me.
Very good.
I'm looking at my top 10 here, and I'm very satisfied with how this has come out. So, I guess it's a bit of a cheat. I'm absolutely heartbroken that my number 11 isn't in my top 10.
So say it.
Bring Her Back. I really like that little.
That was great. That little Australian movie. Yes.
I didn't realise it was quite as high up my list but when I looked over my Letterboxd ratings, it was that right there. So
by the Philippou brothers, they directed
instead
that,
it was pipped out, just squeezed out a little bit by the movie F1. Which was the big blockbuster maverick of this year.
Yeah.
It was the Brad Pitt vehicle. Apple produced the movie at great expense. Wonderful movie about a sport that I love. And when I say a wonderful movie, it is a sports drama.
Yeah.
So what I will say is that for those of you, and you know who you are, who love the sport, this is a little polarizing because
it's on the Best Picture list for the Oscars.
But they have to make some concessions here about the sport in order to get a narrative that's accessible to non-fans. Right, like we have to remember that F1 is popular throughout most of the world, not so much in the US. And so this movie was really designed as a way of trying to bring people into the sport. And I think they did a wonderful job. Again, is it going to win any prizes for screenwriting? No. But as a piece of filmmaking, it was really compelling. They invented a lot of new technology to bring us into the cars. We saw it on the big screen, and I think that is really the only place I would want to watch this movie because the big screen, IMAX, loud, really added a huge dimension to how it felt. You know, there was a lot of first-person stuff in F1 cars, like the racing. You were right there in it. So I enjoyed the heck out of F1.
Yeah,
I
and
actually
so
think
did
it
the
is good.
Oscars,
I think this movie is going to get a lot of prizes in technical categories like best sound, best editing, and so forth. And also on behalf of all the people who are not into racing, I mean, I'm that person, and I had a great time watching it. I think you don't have to be a car racing head, whatever you call it, car racing fiend. It just works very well as a story about a legend trying to recapture his glory.
Agree.
Yeah.
Okay. Yazdi, number 9.
My number 9 is a movie which I'm sure will be on both of your lists. I'm personally surprised it's so low, but so be it. It's the movie Sentimental Value, which I really liked. It's the movie which has Stellan Skarsgård playing an older film director who's trying to reconnect with his grown daughters who he realizes he did not pay enough attention to while he was growing up. And the wonderful Renata Reinsve in it, the Inga Dotspetter who plays his other sister.
Yeah.
Both of them are nominated.
And Elle Fanning.
And Elle Fanning is she plays an American actress vying for a role in the movie. It's nominally a movie about fathers and daughters, but it's about so much more. It's about making art, and it's about the sacrifices you make, and it's about siblings, and it's about mental health, I think. It's about how a brick and mortar place is a part of your heart when you grow. It's about so many things, and it doesn't once creak under the pressure of all the themes it's trying to look at. So I love that film.
It is my number 5, Yazdi.
Okay.
So much higher up on my list. Yeah, I absolutely love this movie. It was, yeah, it was about fathers and daughters, everything you said, and all 5 are nominated. Four. Sorry, all 4 lead and supporting are nominated, as well as the movie, as well as the screenplay.
And I think it broke the record. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the first time that a foreign film landed up getting 4 acting nominations from the same film,
Right.
which is pretty remarkable. It's a little movie, but
Great movie.
You guys are not going to believe where it is on my list.
No, it's
Number
not on
2.
your list.
Number 2.
Oh, it is.
It is number 2 on my list.
Wow.
Because everything that you've said about this movie, what the reason it's so high, because I was interested in, it's like Letterboxd clearly sorted my 5-star movies by some other criteria, but I left it there, and the reason I did that is because I think about this movie a lot.
Yeah.
Since having seen it,
Yeah.
and I must see it again, if nothing else, because the performances and the sense of place and story, blah blah blah. But the house as a character and the way that so this movie has so many clever little things in it that it's just won my admiration. And as I really look back over last year, it's spectacularly good. I loved it.
And clearly the Academy's fallen in love with it because best film, best foreign film, all these acting nominations, best screenplay, best, it's gotten, which is for a little film out of, Sweden.
Which came at the last minute too. It did come very, very, very...
It did very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Norway, not Sweden.
Sorry, Norway, yes, thank you.
Okay, my number 9 is Zootopia 2.
Oh, really?
I love Zootopia 2.
You had a lot of fun watching that.
I love the world of Zootopia, and I love the characters, and I love the ethos, and I love the friendship, and how it all interplays, and how it's about this whole thing of you never know who you need until you need them, and sometimes you don't even need them, but they save your life.
You don't know you need them, yeah.
Yeah, these are people who come and they save your life, and I just love that aspect. Zootopia is a lovely world, so Zootopia 2. I didn't even make it on your 15.
No, I'm going to do a woot woot for every time somebody picks a movie that is not on anybody else's list. I love it.
Yes.
It's great.
Okay, Joe, not even on yours.
I didn't see it. You were watching it while I was working,
yes,
and I couldn't half watch it because it deserves a real watch. I loved the original Zootopia, and so I wasn't going to give this movie the disrespect of half watching it.
Yeah,
I want to watch it fully, so I'm sad I didn't get to see it.
Okay, Joe, you're number 9.
Much higher on your list, I'm sure. Yazdi, you went there, you saw it, and you got the T-shirt.
Yes.
Bugonia. So Bugonia is number 9 on my list. It's my second favorite Yorgos Lanthimos movie.
After
Poor Things.
Oh, I thought you would say after The Favorite.
No, goodness. I like The Favorite, but Poor Things was the one that really
changed him for you.
It was like, this director seems to work well with material that is not his own. This is another movie that he didn't write. He has directed someone else's screenplay.
And he's always better for it.
Yeah.
And we've talked about it extensively. There's a podcast on it. Go listen to that if you want to have our in-depth review. But I feel like we'll talk about the Oscars, but Jesse Plemons missed out, I think, on a well-deserved Oscar nomination. So one of my most memorable performances of the year so far, of the year period. Emma Stone was exceptional, as she always is, in Lanthimos' hands. And again, the movie it's not perfect, but it has so many things to say about so many things that are relevant, and conspiracy theories and craziness, and then it has that lovely little Lanthimos twist of naughtiness and playfulness. So I really had fun.
It is my number 1 movie.
Oh, is it really?
It's my favorite movie of the year. No, that's fine.
That from you,
It is. Oh, I mean, I am a Lanthimos fan, and actually, Poor Things was the one that broke it for me.
Oh, interesting.
But Bugonia is so much more than it says on the box, and it doesn't say much on the box.
And the less you read about the box, the better.
Correct. It's so naughty, and it's so of our time. And it's just got so much to say without saying it in your face. And I think you're right, Jesse Plemons was robbed. And Emma Stone won't get the Oscar, but it's such a brave, interesting performance compared to some of the others.
It is my number 3 film.
Okay.
I think good Lanthimos is hard to beat because
Totally.
and I think for me, I loved Poor Things, but it seemed like he was leaning too much into Lanthimos, and then Kinds of Kindness was just too much.
Too much, exactly.
It was too much. And I'm glad he's returned to form, making a very small film, which is weird and which is unpredictable and which is funny and which is, making fun at everyone, and it's bringing in new actors we didn't know, and it's not afraid of being cruel, and it's an amazing film. I really think Bugonia has gotten a bad rep.
Same.
I think it's the same thing, right? Oh, another Lanthimos movie, or another Emma Stone performance. But if she didn't have 2 Oscars already for Best Actress this early, she's only in her 30s, I think we'd all be shouting from the rooftops about how great Emma Stone is in this movie. Yeah.
Exceptional stuff.
Yes.
Okay, Yazdi, number 8.
So my number 8 is a movie that I know you don't care for too much, Rashmi, and I don't know if you've seen it, but it's the Brazilian submission this year for Best International Film. It's the movie The Secret Agent, which when I saw it in the theater, I forgot that I was in 2025. I forgot that I was watching a movie. I was just transported into 1970s Brazil with the people and the music. And it's the journey of one person who is under watch by the government because, he's a scientist and they want to kind of suppress him. And so the government is after him. But there's so many surrounding characters who are fully developed, and it's also playful, and then the movie makes a full leap in a generation towards the end. It's very ambitious, and I think it's because it's so ambitious that it feels clunky and disjointed, and I completely understand it. I was speaking with somebody else this morning, and they were like, what is the story? I didn't even get it. Like, it was all over the place. So I fully understand.
Yeah.
But for me, it was an immersion. It really worked. So it's my number 8.
Yeah, and it's interesting. Yes, I think you and I had the conversation because I asked, because when I realized you liked it so much, I was like, I didn't understand the movie, and so I get why you like it. It didn't work on that level for me because I think I had been so impressed by the movie, Joe, that you loved last year, the other Brazilian, the one that won.
I'm Still Here.
I'm Still Here, yeah. And it didn't quite hold a candle up to that one. But yeah, I can see why you liked it.
Yeah.
My number 8.
The lead from that movie has also been nominated for Best Male Actor, which is unusual. But what's his name?
Wagner Moura.
Moura is nominated, and Wagner Moura is a wonderful actor. He's been on all kinds of stuff. He was in Narcos on Netflix. I'm glad that at least he gets international recognition.
Yeah. Okay.
What's
my
yours?
number 8? I don't know if this is on your list, Yazdi. The Voice of Hind Rajab.
Yes.
Which is one of the best. It's on the. Finally.
It's on
after
Hulu,
all
right?
these awards, it got recognition finally from the Oscars. So I'm so happy to see that.
It being.
The film, the movie.
Like Golden Globes and others kind of missed it.
They kind of missed it.
Okay.
And this is a really interesting movie. I think I spoke about it when I watched it. It's a real version. So it's an acted version of a real phone call event that happened in Palestine. When the Red Crescent Society, who are the people who try and save people who are getting injured, have a call. It's got like the real voices of the call acted by actors. So
the voice you hear
is the real
is the actual voice of it. They have
the
phone
child.
recordings of this child calling for help, and they've integrated it into the actual movie,
Wow.
which is fiction. Yeah.
And the story itself is absolutely breathtaking. So,
When I started watching it, it felt a little too gimmicky to me initially, and but then once it gets through the halfway point, It's just marvelous. It's just the acting is superb. It's just
Superb.
again, I was like on the edge of my seat.
Yeah.
It's pretty remarkable film.
And I think it is now playing on Yazdi. Where is it playing? Do you know?
It's at the Digital Gym in
San Diego.
at San Diego, but I think it's also available on Apple TV.
Okay. So the voice of Hind Rajab is my number 8, and it is also nominated for Best International Feature
Correct.
from Tunisia.
From Tunisia.
Okay, Joe, what is your number 8?
So 8th ranked in my list of movies that I ranked as I went through the year and it surprised me that this is coming as high as it did, but I remember really responding well to it at the time, which is the Paul Thomas Anderson One Battle After Another. Now, as I've kind of grown, as time has elapsed since I've seen it, I find myself with some question marks around my response to it initially. But at the time, it was an exceptional piece of film. It's Paul Thomas Anderson, as we've said, doing kind of a genre kind of thriller action movie.
Quentin Tarantino.
Something that we might see from Tarantino or the Coens, or Guy Ritchie, right? Like one of those gangster type Mobland. But again, has some very, very memorable moments. We talked at length in the podcast about the final sequence, which is just visually like
Marvelous, yeah.
Very innovative in terms of, and that stuck with me. Performance has been great throughout. It's recognized highly. I think it's on the Best Director and it's on the Best.
It is. It's on the Best Picture. We've got
Best Director, Best Actor, Best Supporting Actor.
So
Yeah.
I know that I'm not responding. Again, the reason I preface that with I'm not sure I love this one as much as an 8th rank would suggest is because there's a movie that it has displaced that I think I would probably like more, which would bring her back. But nonetheless, One Battle After Another.
Yep.
I know we're going to be talking about the nominations. This is not my best film of the year, but I respect it tremendously, and it's the movie to beat. Everybody thinks this is the movie which is going to walk away with the big prizes. For me, the first half hour of the movie was really rough. It was really disjointed before it jumps into the current time, so that kind of always prevents me from fully embracing it. But yeah, the second half of the movie is excellent, and I think there's also a sense. Sorry, I'll stop talking. But there's also a sense that Paul Thomas Anderson's time has come, so I think, there's that as well.
Yeah, it was my number 13.
Okay.
Yeah, my number 17.
Okay. Yazdi.
So my next move, my number 7 is a movie I'm sure is on nobody's list. Maybe it is, but it's the movie which is right now streaming on Netflix, and it is A House of Dynamite. I know this, and I'm just going to come out and say it. I know this movie pissed off a lot of people with the way it ends, and which is fine. I fully understand it. But for me, the destination while I was watching the movie was far less important than the journey itself. The journey was one of so much suspense and so much. Maybe it's not true. Maybe a lot of it is imagined. Maybe it has a very strong political tilt to it. But whatever it might be, for me, it was truly anxiety-ridden because I can see this happening tomorrow in the United States. Maybe I'm more anxious right now, and so it resonated for me. But I really like this movie, House of Dynamite.
Didn't make my list.
Didn't make my list either, but I enjoyed it.
I think of the three of us, I watched it most recently. I didn't get to see the screening with you guys. I did see it on the plane on the way back from India. And I mean, I had real trouble with the movie structure, but that doesn't take away with what a remarkable accomplishment directorially it is. Rebecca Ferguson, as I haven't seen her before.
So good. When is her ship coming in?
Yeah.
So nuanced and different. I don't see her as the mother. She always plays these badass secret agent types in Mission Impossible, and so this is a wonderful. But I can see why you liked it so much. So yes, I mean, I think for me, the structure really frustrated me,
and it did most people.
Yeah, and like there were two occasions in the movie where I was like, what? And then the third one was like, oh. So I'll, you know exactly what I mean.
Yeah,
you've seen
I actually liked the structure. I love that it. I love the structure. I hated the ending because I felt like it was such a cop out.
Yeah.
But
so in terms of the structure, again, if anybody's going to watch it, it kind of gets to a certain point, and then circles back in and then looks at it from the perspective of another set of characters, comes back to that point
Yeah.
and goes back again. So I think it kind of yanks you in and out. So I think, it kind of upsets some people. Anyway, yes. What is your number 7?
My number 7, I don't know if this is on your list, Yazdi. It's another foreign movie that didn't get much press, but it got 100% on the tomatometer. It is the movie called All That's Left of You. Did you watch that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, number
I watched
7
it in
for
the
me.
theater.
Yeah. It's, again,
It's
a devastating movie.
I sobbed for the
sobbed.
last 15
Yeah.
minutes. I was in the theater.
Me
I
too.
was sobbing like huge buckets of tears coming
Yeah.
down my eyes.
Yeah, so it is basically, the description is, in the occupied West Bank in the 1980s, a Palestinian teenager is swept into a protest that changes the course of his family's life. And it spans decades.
3 generations.
It is a beautiful movie. It's got like history and a sense of place, and it reminded me a little bit of The Kite Runner. I don't know why, but it had that sense of, not in terms of the bad stuff that happens in The Kite Runner, but that sense of place. I knew exactly where I was, what time I was in. This is an amazing movie, and I'm so sad it didn't get any recognition.
Well, I think, it helps if you are being distributed by a Neon or an
Sure.
A24, which is going to push for it. This movie did not get that push.
Yeah.
I actually think it might be the best foreign film of the year.
I think so too.
And for those who might be like, oh, I don't want to watch a movie about Palestine versus Israel.
It's not.
It doesn't matter.
It's not about
it doesn't
that.
matter. It's not about that at
Yeah.
all. It's just about the purposelessness of war, but more so, all war movies are about that, but it's more so about how, whether we like it or not, we carry the burdens and the guilts of our forefathers.
Yeah.
And that was brought forth so beautifully, because the movie starts with a voiceover narration which says that to understand what's happening, you need to start with my grandfather. And
Yeah.
by the way, the actress who plays the mother is also
Yeah.
the director of the movie.
Oh, wow. I
She
didn't know that.
directed that movie, and it's just in terms of difficulty, spanning like 30 different years. It's all shot in
Sherian
outside-
Dabis.
Yeah, Sherian
Yeah.
Dabis. It's a remarkable achievement. People should seek this out.
Yeah. Yeah. So again,
All That's Left of You.
All That's Left of You.
Thank you for putting it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Woot, woot. Is that a woot? Okay, yay. Okay, woot, woot.
Yes.
Okay, Joe, number 7.
Number 7. So from 7 on, I'm really kind of proud and happy with the list that
Okay.
I have here, because I really do think it represents what has been an exceptional year in cinema. And
Yes.
this movie got
No love.
completely washed out from just whether it's marketing, distribution. Rashmi, we were talking about this movie earlier.
Yeah.
And that movie is Sovereign.
Yeah. Great movie.
It's my number 13.
Yeah, this movie stars Nick Offerman, Jacob Tremblay,
So good.
and Dennis Quaid, and it's about a topic that I had no idea over, which is there are these people who call themselves sovereign citizens, but they're basically,
Based on or inspired by true story.
It's completely inspired. In fact, it's recreation of a true story, because so sovereign citizens are people who basically believe that laws are illusions and freedom is something that the government is trying to take away from us constantly. This guy becomes consumed with this ideology, and it sets them up on this kind of collision course with law enforcement. And but forget that kind of part of it. The movie is very much like one of those, it feels very much kind of like a Western. You have the baddies, our heroes being chased by law enforcement, hunted down. But the movie, it left such a mark on me in terms of, who these people are, the insight into their world, the way that some of these extreme views get propagated through social media and other type instruments, and the performances and the drama and the way it all ends. I've since researched this whole thing. It made me very interested in this topic.
It's real.
Not only is it real, but the movie recreates many moments as the movie's climax is, was filmed heavily with people on mobile phones and security cameras, and so they went to extraordinary lengths to recreate this. And I'm sad that this movie kind of came and went. It was probably in the theatre for 10 minutes. No one got the chance to see it because I just think it was exceptional. So I feel this is one of those ones where I'm really happy for what we do at Moviewallas, where we get the chance to go to film festivals and see these little gems, and they have an outsized impression on us perhaps because we get to see the cast, crew.
And you get to hear a little bit about
the movie
process itself.
How it was made. So sovereign.
Good choice.
Sovereign.
In a just world, Nick Offerman would be up for best actor.
Yes, agree.
We know Nick Offerman only as the smirking kind of dry comedian from Parks and Rec and other places. Watch him here. I mean, he carries the whole movie on his shoulders, and he's not remotely funny. In fact, he's the opposite of funny. And everybody should watch this movie. I think it should be required viewing.
Yeah, it's
Sovereign.
Exceptional.
Sovereign. By the way,
go ahead.
About All That's Left of You, if you're in San Diego, I saw it in a theater which was completely sold out. And every show at the Digital Gym of All That's Left of You is being sold out. And they've been extending it by a week for like a month.
Good movie.
So if you're in San Diego, head out to the Digital Gym and see All That's Left of You.
Thank you.
You will be better for it.
You will be.
Book your tickets ahead of time because it is selling out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good plug.
Yes.
Okay, number 6, Yazdi. We're almost at the halfway point.
My number 6 is a movie that was such a lovely ride for me. It made me anxious. It made me laugh. I didn't necessarily empathize with it, but I just love the journey of it. And that
Our
is...
home video.
What?
Our home video.
Yes. Of us, having a pajama party.
Anxious, laughing, super fun.
No, I'm talking about the movie Marty Supreme.
Okay.
Which the more I think about it, the more I'm annoyed by the lead character and what he does. But I cannot deny that the movie is running on all cylinders. The whole thing is like a jet propulsion engine. It's just at breakneck speed, just moving fast ahead. I should have no interest in a ping pong player from the 50s.
Yeah.
But it's funny and it's breaking the rules, and I love this fool. It's so much fun.
It's number 14 on my list, Yazdi, which seems quite low. And much as I think that Chalamet is very deserving of his Oscar nomination, the film was like being shouted at for 2 hours.
It is. That's exactly what it is.
I literally felt like I'd been moved around on one of those
yeah.
roller coaster rides that jiggles you about, and throws you everywhere. I think it's a really good movie. It just didn't rise to the top as a movie. But again, that performance is outstanding, which is why he's winning, he's won Critics' Choice and the Golden Globes. And
he probably will win the Best Actor as well.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a moment. So yeah, for me, it was a number 14. But you haven't seen it yet, right, Joe?
No, this is one of the movies that I'm very sad to have
Josh
missed out
Safdie.
because I think it sounds like I might respond well to this. I liked his brother's movie, The Smashing Machine.
Yeah.
You did.
You will really like it because you loved Good Time and you loved
Uncut Gems. Yeah, it's very in that vein.
Right in that vein,
Yeah, it's very, very good. Okay, my number 6, again, the foreign movies is what's dominated my list. Yet another foreign movie. It is the movie No Other Choice, which came from Korea, and it is about a man who's abruptly laid off by the paper company that he's worked tirelessly for many years, and he grows increasingly desperate in his hunt.
Like really desperate.
And it's a caper, and it's like batshit, and it's crazy, but it's so good.
What's it called again?
It's called No Other Choice.
Park Won-chuk, who did... Gosh, he did so many amazing films.
This is a superior filmmaker by any standard, and this movie just plays that. Oh, it plays like the company man, the kind of Asian company man, that loyalty that you have to your workplace, what it feels like, what your worth is, how you identify when you are working or not working. And it's just a caper in the middle. It is this crazy caper. It's so good.
I love the movie. I just think his previous movies were a little bit better. And I also think it loses a little bit. It gets a little lost in the second half. That's the only reason why it's not at the top.
Yeah.
But this director made Old Boy. He made The Handmaiden, which we all loved. He made Decision to Live a couple years ago, which was wonderful. So yeah, he's top of his form.
Okay.
Joe.
Joe, number 6.
I've gone back to the beginning of 2025 for this one. So remember we always talk about movies at the beginning of the year tend not to be the best. The exception being one of the movies we just saw.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, we just saw a great movie at the beginning of 2026.
Send help, send help, send help. Yes, that's the name of the movie.
Thank you. But early last year, back in February, we saw a movie called Black Bag
Yes.
by Steven Soderbergh.
It's my number 15.
It's my number 17.
And a movie that has stayed near and dear to me the whole year through. It is ostensibly a star vehicle. It feels very much like it's in the Oceans type world with a caper, a very dialogue heavy.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand and
great production.
Super production, but there's a word I'm looking for. It's
stylish.
Yeah, it's a heist movie in so many ways, even though it's ostensibly set up as a spy movie. It's got that typical kind of Soderbergh cleverness to it. Kept me on my toes.
Yep.
And again, as I've thought about this over the year, it just won't go away. So, star vehicle, Kate Blanchett, Fassbender,
Naomi Aki,
Marissa Abella is in here. Yep, Naomi Harris.
Naomi Harris, sorry.
So many people here pop up and do really wonderful work. But this is Soderbergh at his best, doing what no one else does quite as well as him. So I really love Black Bag.
Okay.
Anybody can watch it for $4 on YouTube or Apple TV or Amazon Prime. It's available for streaming.
Good ad, Yazdi.
Yes.
Okay, we're into the top 5. So, Yazdi, top 5, number 5.
So this is the only time I'm going to cheat, but I'm going to cheat. And I'm going to say every year when we come up with these lists, we come up with movies that are cerebral and which are running at full steam and which are ambitious and which kind of make you cry and which shake you and all that. But maybe it's where I am right now in my own personal being, or maybe it's the world around us. But I really want a movie that is warm, and I want a movie that is honest, and I want a movie that is quiet and that means well, and it's going to be like a big hug. And there were 3 movies I watched this year which were that, and I'm going to put them all at number 5. And the first one is Roofman. I don't know if you guys saw.
I didn't get to see that
with
one.
With Channing Tatum and what's her name?
I'm going to put 3 at number 5.
No, but these are all
your hugs.
These are all hugs. The second one is A Nice Indian Boy, which we all saw.
Yeah,
which is
that
so
was
good.
cute. It was
and
cute.
then the third one is streaming right now on Apple. Everybody should watch it. It's the cutest film. It's called The Ballad of Wallis Island.
Yes, I keep seeing. Yeah. Where is it on, Yazdi?
It's on Apple.
Okay.
Not Apple, sorry. It's on Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime.
All of these
Carrie.
movies
Yes, our friend.
Yeah.
The Ballad.
The Ballad of Wallis Island, Roofman, and A Nice Indian Boy. If you just want to feel good about the way of the world with kind, lovely people, just being kind. We need more kindness. Yes, we need more kindness. These 3 movies are my kindness pick. Okay.
So number 5, my number 5 was already done, which is Sentimental Value. Joe, your number 5 is?
This is where I start pissing you guys off. So
do you have a 3 for it?
But Chris Nolan hasn't put anything out yet.
My number 5, believe it or not, is The Materialists.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
What?
Nobody has it on there.
There's a reason for that, yes.
So this is, again, a movie that I think upset a lot of people who expected
Carrie Mulligan, sorry.
Yeah, something very different from director Celine Song, who directed your favorite movie from a couple of years ago. Past Lives. Celine Song takes a very different direction here. It still feels like a Celine Song movie, but it lacks the kind of wistful sparseness and becomes kind of a dialogue-heavy exploration of gender dynamics. The movie has some problems. I'm not going to deny that the movie has some problems, but I really liked the subversive nature, and this is something that appeals to me, of the Dakota Johnson character, of the interplay between her and what's his name, Chris Evans and Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
It was one of my favorite ensemble casts of the year, and the movie just really clicked with me in terms of the discussion it was having about modern society. So I really enjoyed this movie, and I know that this is kind of a thing that probably is like nails on a chalkboard to you, Rashmi, because you didn't love it as much, but it stuck with me. And Dakota Johnson was exceptional again.
Yeah,
I find her hard to take seriously.
Yeah.
This is a really, really good performance.
Yeah. See, this is what happens when you don't watch as many movies as Yazdi and I got to this year. And I know that that's, a consequence of
I
work.
don't know that this is
But I think if you had watched any of the other ones on our lists, that would have knocked it off. But anyway, that is the joy of movie that we talk about, right?
I'm with you. I'm a defender of the Materialists, but I think this movie really polarizes people.
It really does.
One of my
And
friends,
Moviewallas.
one of my friends on the East Coast is like livid about this movie. She's angry. She's
Exactly.
like, but I'm definitely pro it. So I don't think you'll have a middle ground. It's playing with the romantic genre element, and if you don't see that, it'll just seem like a badly made romantic comedy, which it's not.
Yes.
And I think that's the risk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, number 4.
My number 4, we were talking about how this year, like you've been saying, it's the international films which have really been pushing the knob up, and it's probably among so many amazing international films, and we haven't even talked about Left-Handed Girl, but anyway, the movie which topped everything else for me was the movie from France, but which is set in Iran, which is It Was Just an Accident.
It's my number 2.
Yeah, that movie is, the more you think about it, the more you realize what a high wire act the whole thing is. And it was made while this director, Jafar Panahi, was under house arrest, and all of his movies have been made under house arrest, and it's got a sprawling cast. It's very topical. Unfortunately, it's very topical to what's happening right now in the world. Brilliantly acted. Oh, everybody should watch it.
So good. So good. I mean, I don't know how much. I mean, it's on the list It's on the list for best.
It's on the list for
international.
best international film and best original screenplay as well.
And it's well deserving, and I think it's missing off the best picture list. It is my number 2.
It was expected to be on the best picture list, and F1. There's a belief that F1 kicked it out.
Yeah.
But I have nothing against that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying it was by all means expected to get a best picture.
And Yazdi, you just mentioned it. My number 4 is Left-Handed Girl. So this is the movie from Taiwan, and it's about a single mother and her 2 daughters coming back to Taipei after several years of living in the countryside, and they open a buzzing nightstand at the night market, and it's about relationships and the appearance of being, and then it's about a whole lot more.
About family, judgment, all of this.
Beautifully acted. It's so well paced.
And you can watch.
Expectations. It's about your place in the family, and it's so good. I struggled with my top 5, to be honest. I would renumber this top 5.
And by the way, Left-Handed Girl, you can watch it right now on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's streaming on Netflix.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah. Joe,
Okay,
what
Joe,
was your
number
number
4?
Remember I said I was going to start pissing you guys
dear.
off? Here we go.
Okay.
My number 4 movie of the year is Megan 2.0.
I like Megan 2.0.
Well, I'll do a whoop, whoop, whoop. It's on nobody's, but oh my God.
I like Megan 2.0.
It is
Super fun.
It is one of the most fun
Yeah.
movies so okay, it's a very Joe movie, right? It's all about AI and it's all about tech. It's got Alison Williams in it, who
She's great.
I would watch Alison Williams washing up. Like, she is just such an amazing screen presence. And like, Megan 2.0 is a very different movie to Megan 1.0, which I think
is what turned me
upset
off.
a lot of people.
Right.
Megan 1 was this, social satire. Megan 2 is just like, F that.
Yeah.
Let's go have some fun
Yeah.
with the ridiculousness of a walking doll that can take over.
Does groovy dancing.
Well, and so from start to finish, this movie was a roller coaster ride that went from bizarre to preposterous to like out there. And it was never shy about what it was trying to do. And so I just had so much fun. And we got to, the reason I know I like this as much as I do is our screening failed halfway through the first time round, and everyone groaned because, I'm going to have to sit through that again.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait.
Yeah, that's right.
I was like, yay, I get to see that whole thing. So I had so much fun with this movie and its bizarreness and its sense of humor. And there is a sense of humor that kind of like what you were saying about Materialists. I think if you don't pick up on the movie's wit, and it's a very sarcastic kind of dry wit, like there's a silliness to it, but. And it's not trying to say anything important, but the silliness is what makes this movie, because it understands that it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And if you didn't pick up on it, like Materialists, I think it would just piss you off. You think, oh my God, this is like not even a B movie, it's a C, D, or E movie.
Especially if you're going in with the expectations from Megan.
If you understand that this movie was just set out to have a good time.
Yeah.
I mean, the scene in the not nightclub when there's all the robots dancing, it's worth the price of
great.
Alone.
It's great. It's
so
super fun. I agree. Super fun.
Megan 2.0.
Yeah, super fun. Okay, number 3, Yazdi. Top 3. Here
My
we
number
go.
3, we've already discussed it,
Okay.
was Bugonia.
Okay.
Which was your number 1.
My number 1, right. Okay. My number 3, which is probably going to be a bit higher on your list because I haven't heard you say it yet, Sinners. So we may as well have the conversation now. So I struggled with my top 5. I could reorder this depending on the day of the week. But Sinners for me, number 3.
Number 1.
It's my number 1 as well.
Yeah, it's a great movie. Look, I struggled.
It's the only movie I saw at least 2 times in the theater. We watched the screening. I went back and watched it a second time, and it's back in the theaters right now because it's gotten the most number of Oscar nominations of any movie ever. So I'm eager to go see it. It's
you would see it again, Yazdi?
for a third time. Yeah, it's inventive. It's
13 total nominations.
No, it's more than that. Is it?
Total nominations, 13.
Okay. It's inventive. It's original. It's brilliantly written. It's ambitious.
Well acted.
It's transcendental. There's a piece in the middle, and don't watch this on, I think it's streaming on either HBO or somewhere. It's streaming. It's been streaming for a while. If you watch it on a small screen, it's not going to work. There's a piece in the middle of at a juke joint where the montage that for me was transcendental. When I saw it, I literally lifted off my seat.
And it's got one of the best songs ever.
I love
which
that
we
song.
listen to in the car all the time.
Yeah.
I know, Joe, you actually listen to the whole album, right?
Yeah.
You are a...
Yeah, I mean, everything that Yazdi has said, and the reason it's the top of my list is because when I was in the movie, and this is a statement I used a couple of times later in the year, but this is the one that really kind of resonated with me I kept thinking, oh, that's right. This is why I love movies.
Yeah.
This is not just why I love movies, but this is why I love cinema. This is why I like being in the theater. Yeah. This is why I like watching things with an audience. This experience cannot be recreated outside of that environment, no matter what we do. I keep talking about we have a wonderful home setup. We've got surround sound, big screen TV, but you cannot replicate the way that a movie that works for you in a theater feels. And Sinners made me fall in love with cinema again in a way that, like Chris Nolan does this to me, right? Like I get these giddy goosebump moments. I was not expecting anything at all from Sinners.
Yeah.
I knew nothing about it.
And it came so early in the year.
And I'm really upset for people who understand that this movie is something other than how it begins, because that whole twist to me was like, it was so clever and so unexpected and so marvelous and so Sinners is just,
Can I just say,
exceptional.
It's exceptional. And I think for me, it was a very easy number 1 because nothing came close to it. But there are a lot of people who rightly so say, I don't want to watch I don't care how celebrated it is. I don't want to watch a movie about vampires. I don't want to watch a horror movie. Can I please convince those people this is not a vampire movie? This is not a horror movie.
No.
It is a movie which sees vampires as a way of any majority which is sucking the life of a minority group. It's the whole thing is an allegory for those in power who are sucking out from those who are without power. That's how I see it. So, and the vampires don't even come to the halfway point in the movie. So I think as just a marvel of filmmaking in 2026, I think you owe it to yourself to watch it. It's in theaters right now. If ever a movie is begging to be watched in the theaters, it's Sinners. Do yourself a favor and watch it. Sorry.
No, I was just going to respond and say, I didn't receive it anywhere near as cerebrally as that. I took it at face value, and it still punched me in the
Yeah,
face.
same.
Like
Same.
amazing. I didn't
Yeah.
even think about the things that you've just said, because that's not the movie
Yeah.
that I received, but it was just the sheer power of the filmmaking and the soundtrack. By the way, Ludwig Göransson. I'm really pleased that he is there, because it's not just the song, Rashmi. There's a lovely rendition of
Yeah.
When You Go Lassie. But it's the blue. I don't like
I think
blues.
the song is nominated. I lied to you.
I Lied to You, which
which
is
is
what
the best
plays
original
at the
song.
juke joint. Yeah.
I don't like blues.
Yeah.
Like I've tried.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's not a genre of music, but this music has this. The soundtrack has this wonderful bluesy soundtrack that is just surprising, and in and of itself, like I can be taken back to how I felt in the movie by listening to the soundtrack. I listened to it like 5 times in a row on an overnight flight. And it really is like it's up there with like the best of Zimmer and John Williams and Jerry Goldsmith.
Yeah.
It's an exceptionally well crafted score.
Yeah.
Not just the soundtrack and the songs, the score.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason, and Yazdi corrected me, it's not just 13 Oscars, it's 16. It's got 16 nominations. My only fear is that because it's nominated in every single category,
Well, we'll
that
talk
people
about
will,
People will just pick
Oh, we'll
something
pick
else.
something
Say
else.
this is
Yeah,
celebrated
yeah,
enough.
yeah.
And the side characters.
Yes.
The Wunmi Musabu, who's in it, Haley Steinfeld, who is in it, Delroy Lindo, who is in it,
Yeah.
who thankfully got an Oscar.
Yeah.
It's
Jack O'Connell.
Jack O'Connell is in
Yeah.
it.
And let's not forget
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, twice.
And there are 2 Michael B. Jordans through a good part of the movie, and you never have a doubt.
And they're fighting with each
They're
other.
fighting with each
Yeah.
other. They look similar. It's not like one has a long beard and the other one is clean shaven. They look similar too, and you never have a doubt.
Yeah,
Oaken Stack.
So good.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so number 3,
2.
Joe.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
Joe.
number 3.
Joe, number 3.
Oh yeah.
Again, I don't I don't know that will piss you off as much as
me.
as the other one, but Predator Badlands.
It's my number 15.
Oh,
I
should put it
love
on
that
my list.
movie.
Predator Badlands
Love
good.
that movie. Yeah.
is
Good for you.
little movie
Yeah.
by the director Dan Trachtenberg, who I've been championing for various reasons. To go back, listen to our podcast. I won't repeat all of that stuff. But again, as a thrill ride of a movie that needs to be seen on a big screen, it is silly. We have a talking like lizard space monster thing. None of Predator Badlands should work at all. We have Elle Fanning in this weird kind of
she is great.
broken droid thing that she is. I mean, we have this ridiculous
So much to say.
cliche
Yeah.
alien universe, Wayland Corporation, sci-fi plot, which we've all seen a million times before. We have a redemption story, a revenge story. Like, none of this should work as a movie. None of this. This is stuff we've seen before. We've seen them, but as a package and a movie and a piece of entertainment, and there's a slice of like what great filmmaking and great pacing can do. Predator Badlands excelled on every level. It was so much fun. It was invention. It was set piece after set piece after set piece. I started not really caring about the story as much as I did care for the protagonist, who on the face of it is this evil like monster that kills things for sport. Like, so much fun. I loved Predator.
I really liked it too. And I wasn't even a fan of the... I didn't know much about the world, but it's nothing to do with that. Yeah.
This is like its own take on that same universe.
Yeah.
Elle Fanning has been doing great work for so long, and she was always considered a minor player, and I'm very happy she's nominated this year for Sentimental Value. But truth be told, hand on heart,
No.
I mean, she's great in it. I mean, maybe not as good as the other actors, but the one she should have been nominated for is Predator Badlands.
Really?
She's so good in Predator.
She's so good, yeah.
in this movie. She's
So
ridiculous. In a cheesy, not even cheesy, in a kind of a B movie kind of thing. She just elevates the whole movie. It's so good. Everybody should watch. If you like good action, adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one.
Good choice.
That's the one too. Good choice. Good
Okay,
choice.
big number one on your list, Yazdi.
You
Or
skipped number
Sinners.
2.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, number 2. Okay, sorry, number 2.
So my number 2 is a movie which I'm guaranteed is not on anybody's list, but it's a movie that I saw at the Tribeca Film Festival last year. And
Okay.
I haven't been able to
talking
forget
about
it.
it since.
I've
You've been
talking about
championing it.
And I've been championing. It's the movie Twinless, which has two Dylan O'Briens, who we saw recently in Send Help. And that movie is a marvel of script writing. It keeps pulling the rug from under your feet. It's a marvel of structure. It doesn't shy away from getting into very dark places. It's also funny. It's pretty saucy, I would say. I just can't forget that movie because it's so well structured. Like, I did not see what happens. I did not see it coming. It plays with these double role so well. So I really like it.
It's good. I liked it, Yazdi, but I think the fact that you saw it at Tribeca kind of elevates it for you. I liked it a lot, but I think there was kind of, I don't know if it's a meanness.
Oh, there is a
There's
cruelness.
kind of like a cruelness.
Yeah.
It didn't
Which is bothersome.
sit.
It burns in your stomach.
Yeah, it felt like a reflux.
Yeah, it feels like reflux.
Refluxive,
You feel physically nauseous about that.
Yeah. I think that's what didn't make it great for me, is that feeling of meanness and cruelty doesn't ever go away then.
I fully agree. I fully agree with you. I get it. For me, I took
But
it
I love
as,
the idea. It's a great idea.
Yeah, I took it as, if a movie can make me feel that, then it's doing something right?
Yeah.
Usually, if somebody does something mean, I'm like, they did something mean. But to make you physically, like, I had a very physical, visceral reaction to that meanness. Anyway, so that's my number 2.
Okay, my number 2, which we talked about, is It Was Just an Accident.
Oh, you didn't say that, really?
Yeah, it was my number 2. Yeah.
Awesome. Great film.
We already
film.
talked about my number 2, which is, again, I think I'm surprised it is as high as it is, but Sentimental Value.
Yeah. Great film, my number 5. Okay, number 1 we talked about
Sinners.
Begonia.
And Sinners. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
So many good films.
And can I give? I've got I've got 3 that we haven't mentioned. The Ugly Stepsister, which I tried to champion. It finally got a nod for Best Makeup in the Oscars. It is a great, naughty, delicious, dark, interesting, verisimilitude type story. It's so good. It's so good. From Cinderella, right?
It's really playing with the whole Cinderella
It's just playing with that
Very
whole story,
cleverly.
but it's so clever. The other one I loved this year was K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yeah.
Joe, I'm surprised you didn't bring that one up.
I would have. I think it's a lot further down my list than I
It's my
expected it
number
to be, but-
12. And then my number 16 was Blue Moon, which Ethan Hawke did get recognition for
Best
Actor, which I think he's very deserving of. And I think he got one Best Screenplay.
Screenplay.
But I feel like it lost pizzazz, like it lost fizz.
I loved it, but I think
really
a lot of
liked
people
it.
complain, oh, it's just like a play, it just happens.
It
was,
is
but so
a
what
play.
of that?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with the play.
Yeah.
The 2 I want to champion, which is not over here, which we didn't speak about. One of them is the movie Companion, which you can stream right now.
It's very good, very good.
So good.
Very
It's
good.
not what you think it is at all.
Yep.
And then the other one, which I went into this movie kicking and screaming because, like, I do not want to watch another iteration of a superhero movie. I'm sick of it. But which consistently and splendidly won me over was Fantastic Four. I really like that movie. It's
So we
so
watched
good
that one.
with
It
Pedro
was good.
Pascal.
Yeah, it was good. It was
really
good.
like
My
that.
favorite thing about that movie was its kind of mid-century retro
The
futurism.
production.
I really enjoyed the production design of that. I know why you like it because there's a charm to it, and again, Pedro Pascal and who's the female lead?
Vanessa Kirby.
Yeah.
She was excellent in it. So I liked it. I think it lost a point or 2 for not being in the cinema for me.
Yeah.
And one of those days is the movie which is on Netflix with Kiki Palmer and Cezanne.
Oh yeah, that was a great. That was
That's a
cute.
really
That's
fun
very.
film as
That's a
well.
great Friday night.
Yeah.
beautiful little funny. It's funny.
Yeah, one of
Funny
those things.
with a capital F. It's really funny.
Like there's one clip where they go to get their license made that keeps showing up on Instagram, and every time I watch it, I just double over with
Yeah,
laughter.
their chemistry's so good.
chemistry's so
very,
good.
very good.
Yeah.
So 6 out of 10 of mine were foreign movies this year.
Can I champion a couple of others
Yeah.
Yes.
before we kind of wrap up? I mean, gosh, there's so many I really want to champion, but I'm gonna talk about Tron Errors, which
Yeah.
I think was
Yeah.
Great action.
like Predator Badlands was an extraordinarily
Yeah.
well-paced action flick, and again, I think there's going to be a lot of people who don't like the Jared Leto-ness, Jared Leto, performance of it, and the
he's good at
messianic. I think as you mentioned during our review, but I really enjoyed Tron Errors.
Jesus.
Yeah, the Jesus complex.
A movie that has completely not gotten any attention from anyone at all is the Lynn Ramsey movie Die My Love.
Oh yeah, I
which-
like that.
Oh, I
I know you
didn't
hated
like
it.
it.
Yeah.
Which-
Is again, it's a
hard watch.
polarizing movie.
Yeah.
Didn't like that at all.
But I can't get some of the images from that
Yeah.
film out of my mind
Yeah.
at all. Jennifer Lawrence is we know she can act. She acts here, so there's no
So
kind of
committed.
surprise that she's a good actor here. But the male lead in that was
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson, who, again, over the years, I've come to expect a lot from him, and he delivers here as well. So it's a dirty, gritty, you want to kind of wash your hands and like scrape the dirt from under your fingernails after you watch. It's like, and the look of it and the texture of it, but it was so oddly compelling. I couldn't take my eyes off it.
Well, it's about a person who is descending into madness, and
Correct.
the movie therefore becomes maddening, and so it becomes a test of your patience, which I think really turns off a lot of people. But I could put myself outside of it and
It reminded me of
appreciate
Mother
it.
without the
Right.
Mother has like that satirical wink
Right.
beneath it all. This one did not have that. It was angry and bitter.
Yeah, two
Hedda,
others.
didn't you love Hedda?
I did, but I think I liked the production of it more than the story. I think the story confused me a little bit, so I think the production was fantastic. Hedda.
Hedda.
But I didn't care for the story that much. Two others I really liked was Sorry Baby. That was really cute, and it started
By the way,
making an
Naomi
appearance.
Aki was in that too.
Yeah, and it started making an appearance. Like I thought it was gaining momentum.
It was gaining momentum.
None of us mentioned If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, but again, I don't think the movie was great.
But Rose
But we'll
Byrne
talk
is-
about Rose Byrne.
Yeah.
None of us mentioned Hamnet.
Yeah.
Which I admire. I didn't like.
Same.
But I
And
admire.
then the other one that's actually getting a release this year, which I really liked from last year, was My Neighbor Adolf, which is coming soon.
I haven't seen that.
It's a great little, again, a foreign language movie about a man who's set in Argentina, and he thinks that Adolf Hitler has moved in next to him.
Oh wow.
So it's called My Neighbor Adolf. It's very, very good. Yeah.
Can
okay.
I do two more?
Yeah.
So I really liked, because I'm the resident lover of romantic comedies, I really liked Jane Austen Wrecked My Life.
Yeah, that was good.
That was very
It was
cute.
very
I
cute.
really liked that
I
movie.
like that too.
And then the other one, which which is not on anybody's list, is Highest to Lowest. That's not.
I
Spike
liked
Lee's
that a
movie.
lot. It was
It's not the best movie, but I like how well it's been
What was
constructed.
that one?
the Denzel
With Denzel
one,
Washington
Spike Lee.
and Spike Lee.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
it's top 20 for me. I really had a good
Yeah,
time with that
I'm
one.
just
It was-
looking through my letterboxd list.
Yeah.
The Long Walk. We forgot the Long
Long Walk
Walk.
Well, we didn't talk about The Long Walk. We didn't talk about The Housemaid. We didn't talk about.
The Housemaid is so
I know.
good.
What
Yeah,
about,
that was
you
good.
know,
But these are good movies. These aren't
Not
like,
great
They're
movies,
not
yeah.
ones that you were like in your top. Like your top.
we didn't talk. Yeah. So anyhow, we didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot. So let's
Yes.
segue over to
Yep.
a quick rundown of our thoughts on how the Academy did this year, and I'll start off right off the bat by saying when the list came out,
Yeah.
I was like, they did okay here.
Yeah.
Because normally that involves a lot of teeth
Yeah.
gnashing, swearing.
Yeah.
Rashmi and I wandering around the house saying, I can't believe they put that there.
Yeah.
I didn't respond that way at all this
Yeah.
year. I was like very aligned. I think I may have mentioned on another podcast, but the process that you went through as part of San Diego Film Critics Society, I think, ended up with a list that I thought I could stand alongside that. I
Yeah.
could get behind that, and I feel like a lot of that has been echoed
Sure.
in the big awards. So let's kind of
I mean, again, look. So best
talk
picture.
quickly. Yeah, are we going to just run through the best?
Yeah, we'll just do the top 5, whatever the top 6 are categories. Best picture: Bugonia, F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, and Train Dreams. I don't know what Train Dreams is doing here. I don't know. Again, it started getting a lot of momentum. It didn't appear in any of our lists.
It's a vibe, as the young people say it. I still don't understand what that movie is
Yeah.
about. It's just like an immersion into that
Sure.
that time. But yeah, I would drop Train Dreams into.
And same with Hamnet. Again, I think Jessie Buckley is amazing, but the film as a whole didn't hold for me. So I would have maybe taken out Hamnet and Train Dreams and put in maybe some of those other foreign language movies.
Yeah, I think you've kind of said it all for me there too. I mean, Hamlet, I admire. I can see why it's
Yeah.
there. But if not for Jessie Buckley's acting,
Yeah,
it wouldn't have registered for me.
agree.
And then the one we haven't talked about is Frankenstein. I have nothing against it. It's just not best film for me. I mean,
I liked it a lot.
I liked it,
it
yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember saying at the time the only thing I really admired about it was Elodie's performance. I mean, it's a good Guillermo del Toro, but
and he got nominated.
and he did.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
pleased to see that.
Well, let's just say seven of the top 10 appeared in our top 10.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
good list.
Well done.
Okay, so best director, Paul Thomas Anderson. So I'll just read the names. One Battle After Another, Sinners, Marty Supreme, Sentimental Value, and Hamnet. Again, Hamnet is the outlier here for me. I mean, even though I don't think Marty Supreme is the best movie, it's got the hell directed out of it. So I know why Josh Safdie is in this list.
Yeah. I mean, because there are 10 movies
Yeah.
in the best film category, but only 5 in directing,
Yeah.
it's generally understood that the 5 which get nominated for directing are the top 5 amongst the 10 which got
Yeah.
best film. So, yeah, I don't have a problem with that, with what they came up with. Yeah, it's fine.
We haven't spoken about what we think will win, and
We'll do that. Maybe. Do you want to do that?
Closer to the. Or do you want to do that?
I just thought we might throw in a kind of a bet here. I mean, I think, best director here. I think the momentum is with Paul Thomas Anderson, even though I think Ryan Coogler's achievement in directing is substantially higher.
And I hope they do the thing where Best Picture and Best Director are split, right?
Correct.
Because that kind of gives you 2 shots on goal.
Correct.
Yeah, I think you're right, Joe. I think it's his time. But then I hope Sinners does get Best Picture.
It will be a crime
Yeah.
if it doesn't, given the amount of general recognition it's had in all categories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Anything?
sorry, Paul Thomas Anderson has been nominated like 16 times, but he's never won. So I think there's that.
Yeah.
There's that narrative
Yeah.
as well. For me, it's between. I would give Ryan Coogler if it was me, but I think Anderson's going to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I mean, you can't undersell the fact that Josh Safdie has done an amazing, dynamic, kinetic movie about ping pong.
Yeah.
Right? That within itself is a feat of genius. I hope Chloe Zhao doesn't get it. I just don't think she deserves to be there.
She
but I-
probably won't.
Okay, best actor.
By the way, she's the first woman to have 2 director nominations ever. She won for Nomadland, this is the second one. And only the 11th woman to get nominated for a director prize ever, which speaks to, how much parity there is. Yeah.
Okay, best actor, Timothée Chalamet, Leonardo DiCaprio, Ethan Hawke, Michael B. Jordan, and Wagner Moura.
I know you would drop Wagner Moura, but
I would
think this
totally
is-
drop Wagner Moura. And I'm sad, Joe, you and I were talking Russell Crowe for Nuremberg. I didn't love the movie Nuremberg, but I think Russell Crowe did a good job. And it's a travesty that Jesse Plemons is not in this category.
Yeah, that's the one I'm upset about.
Yeah.
Is Jesse Plemons.
I would replace Leo.
But would you put him in lead or supporting?
I would put him in lead.
Okay.
Either or.
Either. Well, I would put him in lead because then I'm sad that Aidan Delbis didn't get supporting.
The other one I'm surprised here, and maybe it's just because he did so well with The Whale, is Brendan Fraser for Rental Family. That was one of my favourite performances of the year, and I think it's
I don't
interesting
think the movie had enough heft.
the movie
Didn't have enough
the movie
momentum.
certainly didn't have enough heft or momentum, but he made that movie.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what he does
Yeah.
is so underrated that I think
Those eyes, his eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something very special about the way he played that role, and I'm kind of sad that that was not picked up on.
Yeah.
My general thing about all acting is that the Academy always seems to recognize the most acting versus the best acting.
Yeah,
So,
it's a good point.
So we see that a lot. So I'm glad Wagner Moura got nominated because it's not a very showy performance, but
Yeah.
even then, yeah, I can see the point.
Yeah.
Okay.
And again, who do we think will win? Timothy's been winning all of the awards. I really do hope Michael B. Jordan gets it, though.
Michael B. Jordan deserves it,
Yeah.
but I think Chalamet is going to get it. Again, there's a perception his time has come. He was nominated last year for A Complete Unknown. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And Call Me by Your Name.
And
right?
Call Me by Your Name as well.
And June and all those other.
Oh, was he nominated?
No,
for
he
Dune?
wasn't nominated, but he was good in June.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, Best Actress: Jessie Buckley, Rose Byrne, Kate Hudson, Renata Rinsev, and Emma Stone.
We haven't seen Song Sung Blue,
Yeah,
But-
none of us have seen this.
but that came out of nowhere. She was not, anyway.
I feel like this was
It is
a hit
available
job.
on streaming, right?
Yeah, we should probably watch it.
I think
but
we
yeah.
probably have a copy of
But,
it.
you know, she's the daughter of Hollywood royalty. I don't want to take away from her without watching it, but there's like 5 other people I would rather put
Yeah,
there.
I think Jessie Buckley is the one to beat in this category. I'm sad that Rose Byrne won't get it because that was, even though the movie wasn't as great as her performance, that was a performance of a lifetime.
Yeah. I think it's actually between those two, neck and neck.
Yeah.
But I think Jessie Buckley probably has the slight edge, but yeah.
And I loved Renata Rinsev, but it didn't feel at the time like it was an Oscar-worthy performance as we were watching the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm shocked that she made it in the list. I'm happy for her, but I'm
She
surprised.
was in contention a couple of years ago for the
Yes,
worst person in the world,
which
but she
I love
which
that
I love
movie.
but she didn't make it. So I'm glad again.
Yeah, me
She's
too.
now an Oscar nominee. Good for her.
And again, Emma Stone, I love her in this.
so good.
And much as I didn't love Die My Love, I'm shocked that Jennifer Lawrence didn't make this.
She should have been there
She should have
instead of
probably
Kate
been in-
Hudson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But we can't say that because we haven't seen the movie. Okay, Joe, anything else on that one?
No. Again, I mean, the sentimental value one is the one that is the surprise to me.
Yeah.
But,
Well deserved.
That movie has a lot of love.
but the more I think about the movie, like everyone is just so perfect in it.
Yeah. Okay. Best Supporting Actor: Benicio del Toro, Jacob Elordi, Delroy Lindo, Sean Penn, Stellan Skarsgård. Again, I'm sad that Aidan Delbis is not here from Bugonia, and I would have replaced Benicio del Toro with him.
Well, I would have replaced Sean Penn with him. I think Sean Penn.
Yazdi, that's
It's so deep fried. It's so over the top that
So
he's in a different
good.
movie. But
was Yazdi.
I'm in the minority there. I know.
no, well,
Yeah.
not in this room. Okay, let's move on. Best Supporting Actress: Elle Fanning, Inga Ibsdotter, Lilias, Amy Madigan, Wumi Masaku, and Teyana Taylor. I'm shocked Teyana Taylor's here.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
I'm shocked. I'm the biggest defender of Tiana Taylor. I think she's splendid. She's like in 3 movies coming out in
Yeah.
2026. She was great in 1001.
Yeah.
But in this movie, she's there for 15 minutes at the start.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, I agree. Who would you put in the?
Oh, I would put any one from any of those foreign movies in this category.
Yeah, I don't know what Elle Fanning is doing. Again, she did great work in.
Again, yeah.
But
I
the,
would
the
put-
role that she had in Sentimental Value, I thought was almost herself.
Yeah.
And, that was the persona that she had as this famous Hollywood. So I've seen her do better work. And you just said it when we were talking about Predator Badlands. That was a much, much more difficult thing to get away with, to sell us on as the audience. And she nailed that.
I would pick Rebecca Ferguson in A House of Dynamite.
Yep.
Yes.
I would pick Davine Joy Randolph from Eternity. She was
Yes.
so good in that. I would pick Naomi Aki from Sorry Baby.
Yes.
Even Glenn Close in Wake Up Dead Man. Nina Hoss from Hedda. So
Yes,
many people.
Nina Hoss in Hedda,
in
yes.
Hedda is so
yes,
good,
yes,
but-
yes.
Yeah.
She was excellent.
She was excellent.
Okay, last category, Best International Feature, and then we'll call it the end.
Wait, yeah, okay, yeah.
So we have The Secret Agent, It Was Just an Accident, Sentimental Value, Sirat, and The Voice of Hind, Rajab. So for me, and Joe, I know you didn't, unfortunately you couldn't watch any of these. The one here for me, which is a waste, is Sirat. I don't know why that's here, and I would have rather have put All That's Left of You, The Left-Handed Girl, or No Other Choice.
Yeah,
Any of those
especially all
three.
that's left. I watched Sarat. It needs to be watched in the theater. I watched it on a screen. I liked it when I watched it and I know what it's doing, but the more I think about it, the angrier I get because it's so nakedly manipulating the audience in its last act, and it really bothers me.
Agree.
But you need to watch it. It's very,
It's very sparse.
very powerful. It's very
It's got
powerful.
hardly
It's very
any
effective.
dialogue.
It's
I
very
mean,
sparse.
Yeah, you saw bits of it when I was watching it,
So
I
again,
think.
Rashmi watched it. I was unfortunately having to work late that evening, so I was kind of in and out.
Yeah.
I remember sitting in my office trying to do work and wondering maybe she hit pause or something because no one said anything.
Yeah.
But it's
So,
not.
so no, that was just a silly impression.
Or she's
I had.
fallen asleep on the sofa because it's the fourth film she's watched today.
So Sirat also picked up a nomination for Best Score, which is fully deserved. It has this techno kind of score, which I understand.
It's okay.
But it's what it does in its last act, which is such a betrayal, I think,
Yeah.
to your investment in these characters. It's a huge betrayal. But anyway, yeah. I would pick. It's what is that? The Tunisian one for sure.
Yes.
Everything You Leave Behind, or
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
I have a little bit of a problem with Sentimental Value in this category just because it's already in the Best Picture category.
All
I
that's
feel like
left of you.
All that's left of you.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's recognition enough.
Which one?
Sentimental Value.
Sentimental Value. I don't know why it's in Best Foreign and Best Picture.
Well, so is The Secret Agent. So is
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so I have a problem with all of those, right?
Well, then you should have a problem with Sinners because it's in all the other categories.
No. I know it, but Parasite was in both categories. There are lots of movies which get into.
And I'm starting to have a problem with that because I think it shuts out other films from recognition because Sentimental Value is recognized by being in the Best Picture category. So I always feel like then let's open up that slot for something else because Best International Feature is there because foreign language films get drowned out from all the
sure.
Hollywood stuff, right? So it gives the opportunity for someone else to shine. I'm not saying it's not the best
I get
foreign
it.
language picture. I'm just saying I feel like we need to have a rule that stops a film effectively being nominated for the best picture twice.
But the only way you'll get around this, Joe, is if you come up with a rule that if you're a foreign film, you can only put your dibs in for one or the other categories, right? That's the only way
Yeah, I
you'll
don't want
avoid.
that. I don't want that.
But
I'm just saying-
then the problem is different people are voting for different categories, so you will
know.
never ensure that.
I'm not saying,
Yeah.
I'm not saying I can fix it. I'm
Right.
just saying
Oh, okay.
I would say right. You made Best Picture. Cross you out and put the next one in because I think it blocks other foreign movies from being exposed.
I think they should. Here's what I would do. I would expand the number of movies in Best International Feature.
God
like
knows
they've
this
got
year.
best, like you have 10 in Best
Yeah.
Picture up to 10. Then I think
fair.
you should
Spread-
have.
spread the
then you
love.
should spread, maybe have more
I think
of them.
those 5 slots are so precious.
Correct.
And that's
I know what
that's
you're
I'm trying
saying.
to say.
Yeah.
They're so precious.
Yeah.
Because you've got the rest of the world competing for those
Sure.
slots,
But
and we've got 10 slots up here, and you're already there.
I know, but like Rush, 4 out of her top 10 is international. 3
Six.
out of my top.
Six.
I know.
So my point is, if we say you cannot get
I'm
into
not fixing it.
right,
I'm not fixing
it's very
it.
hard to.
I'm just.
Yeah.
saying, like,
It's because again, I've got
I wanna
three on
see some
three.
of the other ones you mentioned
Yeah, I know.
here, but they're blocked by movies that are
Yeah.
already recognised in Best Picture. So that's my soapbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And here endeth our
discussion.
long.
Indeed. Thank you very much for listening. Oscars are coming up on March 15th.
Yes.
so
If you're
they're-
Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan, if you want a muggy.
Yeah.
Please
us.
call.
If,
Yeah.
anyone of that movies that
Bugonia,
was mentioned in
anyone
our
who was mentioned.
top 10
Yes.
gets to call us.
Call us and
Mail at moviewallas.com and you get your free muggie.
yeah.
Yeah.
You just
I
have
think
to
it's just
come
called
to
a
our
mug.
house.
I think it's a mug, but it's a muggy.
That's true.
The prize is the
Prize is
muggy.
the muggie. You get a mug, yes, right.
Yeah. You get a mug, but yeah, it's a good mug.
But, yeah.
All right.
Just pop over to our house and collect your prize.
Yeah.
Yes.
We would love that.
All right. Thank you
Maybe,
again for listening.
yes, I was just going to say our next show should be what we're looking forward to in 2026 because there is a lot coming up.
I would
in
love to do that
2026.
show.
Let's do that.
The Odyssey.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I was waiting.
Okay.
On that
All
note,
right.
Okay.
let's wrap up the podcast here. Again, thank you for listening. Too many movies, too little time. A goodbye from me.
And me.
Me as well.